My name's Mackenzie, and I started a GoFundMe for the adoptive mother of a nonverbal autistic child. The mother had lost her job because she wasn't able to find adequate care for this autistic child. So she really needed some help with living expenses, paying some back bills. So I launched a GoFundMe to help support them during this crisis. And we raised about $10,000 within just a couple of months. I think that the surprising thing was by telling a clear story and just really being very clear about what we needed, we had some really generous donations from people who were really moved by the situation that this family was struggling with.
GoFundMe is the world's #1 fundraising platform trusted by over 200 million people. Start your GoFundMe today at GoFundMe.com. That's GoFundMe.com. GoFundMe.com. This podcast is supported by GoFundMe.
Philip Rivers, 44 years old, came back to play for the Colts. Pretty cool story. Him and the Colts head coach, I guess, have stayed in contact this year, and they talked weekly. And Philip Rivers was coaching a high school team, and they were running the offense that the Colts were running. And so they kept in touch, and they were, talking about the offense. And the opportunity came for Rivers to play for the Colts at 44. Hasn't played since 2020. He's on the doorstep of the Hall of Fame. Knowing that this resets his eligibility, and he didn't seem to care about it, and genuinely didn't seem to care about it. And there were a lot of jokes about him being out of shape. And so there was a lot of jokes about it. A lot of people were questioning, what were the Colts doing? What was Rivers doing? Why would they put him in a situation like this to get hurt? And he played great. He played really well. And that's not even the part that really stood out to me. That was great. It was the things that he was saying. He was saying that he wanted to show his high school team, he wanted to show his kids that they could do they could do anything they wanted to do, and not to put a limit on anything. He's been very, very raw and very vulnerable, and he's talked about how he's been scared, and it would be easy just to go home, stay at home. Listen to what he said yesterday before the game.
Chasing the Super Bowl, to be completely honest, it was just a chance to play again that came out of nowhere. I have felt and heard about some of the impact, and certainly thankful for that. All these guys, right, over a 17-year career, you get a platform where you hope you can impact people, and that wasn't the motivation behind it, but I'm thankful that it maybe it has, because I was scared, unsure, and I knew the safe bet was to go back to the house. But the only way to find out if you could do it was to think you'd come back out here a little bit out of shape, or a lot out of shape, whatever you say, straight in. And Howie, hey, this game's always been from the neck up for me anyway. I was never a physical specimen to begin with. I really want to help this team win today. It's not about me. Hasn't been about me. Didn't want it to be about me, but I want to help these guys win. It's been a tough slide for them. A lot of injuries, a lot of mishaps, and this long return for a win, and I want to be a part of that winning locker room here this afternoon.
I love it. I want to go play with him. I'm 43. I want to go put pads on and go play with him. I imagine the presence of that in your locker room. And yeah, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's a phenomenal player. What a great human being. To have that kind of a presence for the Colts. And yeah, the Colts have lost a lot of games at the end of the year, but wow, Philip Rivers has really, I didn't know really this side of Philip Rivers. I have so much respect for Philip Rivers now. And what a cool story. What a great, him coming back at 44 and not being scared, and how many kids see this as his kids, as the kids he's coaching, the players he played with in Indianapolis. I'm sure he's really, really left quite an impression on a lot of people. What a great story. Thanks for listening.